Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm Gerald Loden with Nixa Schools, and I am so excited to have some guests. And normally we're doing big program updates, but today we're going to dial into one program that's very special at Nixa High School. We have Ms. Kaufman with us, who's a familiar face. We have Ms. Ivory, who's our new FFA president. And just a few years ago, I've been here 8 years, and the whole time people have said, Dr. Loden, we need FFA back. We haven't had FFA. And I know we've got the original charter back at the high school.
Yes.
But Ms. Kaufman, we're chartered now.
We are.
Yes. And you've been with us, this is our third year.
Correct, yes.
And being a former FFA student, I can tell, I know it's changed a lot, but you have been super busy as a leader, and you've had some great students, and they've done some great things. So could you share, if someone's new or doesn't know about FFA, or maybe they remember years ago we had FFA, what are some of the things out there that we've really been doing well with, and what do we have planned for this year?
Well, we're excited because we have our first American FFA degree, which is the top degree that members can receive, and only 1% of all membership earns. And so Taylor Miller is earning that, and so we're excited. But starting last year, or the last 2 years, we've had 3 state FFA degree recipients every year, and so we will continue that, having kids earn their state FFA degree. That's on the state level. We've also, last year we won the Missouri Soybean Innovation Challenge, which was exciting. Ivory was a part of that team, and that came with a $10,000 cash prize.
$10,000.
Yes.
Wow.
And so with part of that cash money, we want to purchase some agriculture books and put in our elementary schools that tell the true story of agriculture. No talking animals, what it is truly, the agriculture, because unfortunately, a lot of the agriculture, as far as the production side, is kind of going wayside in Nixa. So we want to get the kids back to knowing where their food comes from and having the agriculture basis. We've also had 3 kids won proficiencies on the area level, and so they competed at state. We've had teams at state as well, and we've done really well in the national chapter proficiency national chapter application as well.
And that's something I would like to share with the community today, because when we look at grants for Nixa, we're still deemed a rural area. Yeah. But we have a lot of people that move here, a lot of kids that they're not ag savvy, they don't even know a lot about it or where the food comes from. And then in our community too, I think at times people think of tractors and farming, but there are a lot of high-tech jobs. And ag is very scientific, high-tech jobs. There's a lot of careers out there that a child could come to school and go into FFA and never really work in ag, but they can learn a lot about leadership, working together, but then they can explore different careers and may find a career that they didn't even know existed. So talk to me a little about that, if you will.
Well, that's kind of what I'm starting out with my Ag Science 1, is a lot of the leadership aspects, so they learn a lot of those soft skills and the team working. And so I stress to them, because we are the national FFA organization, and so I said, you're going to learn these skills that are going to be useful whether or not you go on to be doctors or attorneys or even an ag salesperson or a veterinarian. So you don't have to pursue a degree in agriculture, but there is so many different options. And that's one thing I love about my job, is I go anywhere from teaching about animal reproduction to welding to in the greenhouse to soils. And so every day is different and every class is different.
So it's a great way, without saying, kind of like ROTC. You can go into ROTC and learn a lot about things besides the military. You don't have to go into the military. What I'm hearing you say is you can explore a lot of different things, and you may find some things, I'll never do this. But then if you connect to the right thing, like you were telling me, you might go into ag sales.
Yeah.
That's a very good field. Ag business, great field. So you may connect into one thing. So you've been on the welding team or welded?
Well, I've welded. I wouldn't say I've been on the team by any means.
And you've done building trades too.
But yes, so with ag, I mean, I've learned so many skills that I didn't even know taking the class it offered. I have done everything from writing and talking speeches in front of many different people, and from that to welding in the wood shop or building different things in the wood shop in the greenhouse. So yeah, it offers so many different things that I feel like people think, oh, it's just farming, but it is so much more than that. And it's great for all these students to learn all these skills, especially these social skills now. I feel like with my generation, it's a lot harder for some students to branch out and make those connections. And with FFA, you have to make those connections. It almost makes you talk to people. It makes you learn about other communities and other schools and make those connections. So it's
I know
really
back when
awesome.
I was in FFA, we competed all the time in different areas, and you'd be friends. I mean, when you go to the state, well, at that time, the Conference for the Nation was in Kansas City.
Yes.
And you're going there, and the people you connect with in your state, you're meeting them, then you have friends from other states. It's a great way to network. I would like to piggyback off of something you said about the things you've done. If you're a parent and you've got a child that's about to hit the high school, don't judge a book by its cover. Look at our programs and remember like what our CTE program was 20 years ago. FFA is different. We have so many things. And at times people will go, well, I don't want to do that without even trying it. But there's so many things you can try that if you go into FFA, there'll be things that you'll do that you're like, I don't want to do it. But there's so many other things where if you connect with the right thing, that could be a future pathway.
And at least you found out this isn't something I want to do. So later on, you're not like trying something or thinking this is what you're going to do and then end up hating it.
That helps a lot. And that saves money because I just gave an example. In one of our other scenarios, we had 2 young ladies that were in go-caps. And one wanted to be a nurse, one wanted to be in business. The one that was going to be a nurse decided, I don't want to do it. Well, that's a lot better than going to school and being in a nursing program and realizing that.
This ain't for,
Yes. I kind of had a similar situation. I had a student last year. She went to the VOTEC and she wanted to go the nursing aspect. And then after she went to VOTEC there, she was like, I don't want to do that. And she's like, I really think after she wants to come back and be an ag teacher.
That's phenomenal.
Yes.
And when you look at all the courses we have so many great programs to try. And then when you get plugged in, even if you decide I may not do certain things, you have the network of friends, you have the relationships. It helps you to feel better at school because you're connected.
Yeah. It's definitely, I wanted to get in welding, and I picked Ag Science 1 as an alternative, so it wasn't even something I I wanted to do this. So, but it was God's plan for me because it ended up working out, and here I am 4 years later.
And you've been in FFA for 4 years, and you're the president, so you didn't even know, but you were willing to take a chance.
I stepped out of my comfort zone. I went to that first meeting that we have every year. The back to school bash, and I met some of my best friends I have now. So
now let's focus on this year. You're the new president. You've got a lot of people coming back that are experienced. You've got some newbies. What's in store?
Well, I was going to say one of the cool things is we have grown so much that we are in the talks of adding a second teacher. So that's coming because we know where we're at. And a lot of the admin and other teachers are like, I don't know how you can do all those activities because we have at least 1, if not sometimes 2 to 4 activities a week. And we are constantly, but we're active on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And so we're just active in the community, whether it's participating in Sucker Days or the floats or Bradford Court. So we are constantly having activities.
I know from the superintendent perspective, I'm getting emails every week about all the different programs, and FFA is constantly. The kids went to a competition and placed second place, third place, first place. So you're traveling a lot, you're competing a lot.
We're also continuing our Ag It on the Move program. So we've done this. This will be the 3rd year. Yes, this will be the 3rd year. We go over to Matthews and we teach the 3rd grade students lessons about agriculture. So kind of how you were talking about, we're still a rural area, but a lot of these students don't know where their food's coming from. They think it's just coming from the grocery store. So we do this 10-week program with them where we teach them about agriculture, different industries, and different jobs, just so they at least know where their food's coming from and kind of...
I bet they love it.
Yeah, they do love it. It's so hands-on to them that it's awesome because they're learning not only through a presentation, but it's awesome for many different kinds of learners as well.
And we're excited because we're looking to expand to some of the other elementaries so that we can continue to grow that program.
Oh, that'd be as a soup. That'd be great because you'd have them all across the district learning, and that would
give
help.
the opportunity.
And you're planting seeds for the future. It takes a while for the seed to come out of the ground, but if you're planting seeds now, they understand. Oh, this is FFA, and this is what we do.
You talked about industries. One of the big things that we have is we have our Fall Ag Industry Tour this year, and I'll let Ivory tell you more about this.
So we're going to Arkansas and Louisiana. So the students that get to go is some of our top fundraisers. And we went 2 years ago, so we alternate it. We do Ag Industry Tour 1 year, and the next year we do National Convention. So we alternate it each year. That way we give our students more opportunities to see different things. So we went to Oklahoma and Texas, our past one, and it was so cool because I didn't understand the different industries in agriculture. We went to a pecan farm, we went to a Christmas tree farm, we went and saw pre-fert, so many different industries that just really opened my eyes that there's so many options in agriculture.
It's real broad.
Yeah, compared to it's not farming. So for me, it got my eyes open to see there's so much more that I could do, and so many
things that
jobs.
You wouldn't even affiliate with farming for.
No.
Now, what about this year? What are you excited about? What are you going to see?
We're still in the planning stages of it, but we'll probably definitely look at some cotton and some rice and some definitely seafood. But we also try to do some college tours along the way. So there's a new vet school coming along in Arkansas State, I believe. So we'll probably try to make a stop down there. So we do some college sides too, but we also do some farms and just ag businesses.
In the South, you can find some, especially Mississippi catfish.
So definitely, but there's lots of options, and it's fun just because it's so. Even as we tour maybe some different like farms, there's so many different career options that they didn't even think about that connect all these different places together.
The technology we have now, there's so many jobs.
Now, do you know what Family Feud is?
Oh, I love a good
I'm wondering because as I'm getting older, I have to go, do you know what this is? There was, being from Mississippi, and the catfish is such a different thing in the Delta, and there was a family owned, and the lady was a catfish biologist.
Oh,
and Steve Harvey is picking them. That's some Mississippi nonsense. But, it's scientific. Like, they actually have experimental ponds where they play the food to know exactly when to take them out to make sure they're perfect.
The right size. Yeah, it's a science. It's down to
I would give anything if they would make you have to post where they're from, because around here all the fish are from Asia and they're just not good.
That's true.
It's a lot different for sure. We went to a goldfish and koi hatchery in Indianapolis.
Convention, yes.
Yeah, in Indianapolis.
Really?
And they're like sister hatchery is in Missouri.
It is, yes.
It is really neat. I had never been
Stoutland area.
Yeah, Stoutland, and we got to grab all these big crawdads. It was real fun.
And who would have ever thought like a goldfish farm?
I didn't even know that was a thing. But.
Well, I want to thank you. Is there anything, as we wrap up, anything else that we're missing today you'd like to share? I know it sounds like you're going to have a phenomenal year.
I would just say we've done a really good job with recruitment. With it being our 5th year, yes, we're still smaller, but we have had over 50 new members that are coming in.
How many?
Over 50.
That's really good.
So we are growing, and I feel like a lot of people do see, but we're making a big impact in our community with those 3rd grade students. We're going to the nursing home, and we're making all over. And just what Miss Kaufman does, I feel like a lot of people don't see that. They see us out but Miss Kaufman, if it wasn't for Miss Kaufman, we wouldn't have all these opportunities we have. So she does a great job by doing that. And like she said, that second teacher would really help us out, because at state convention, we're going to hopefully have at least 4 or 5 competition teams, if more, at state this year.
It would be nice if we got someone part-time at the junior high too to kind of help with the feeder.
So, I was going to say, we also have a booster club that we're trying to get started, which is great in assisting and help to do a lot of the financial aspects to help promote like scholarships and offset some money. I took some kids to the Washington Leadership Conference this summer in Washington, D.C., and they helped give some money to that. Plus, they help give them offset meals, because especially in the springtime, as we're going to a lot of contests, it can get pretty costly on those kids. And so that booster club is up and running and continuing to grow each and every time.
So if someone's interested in supporting FFA, they could reach out to you and email you, or they could go through
or they can connect with the booster club that's on Facebook. It's Nixa FFA Booster Club.
Okay, so Nixa FFA Booster Club on Facebook. Then you have your school email, and I know there's people that'll reach out to you that are supportive of FFA.
Yes.
So we started mom sales today.
Yes.
So. Really? This is a good time of the year to sell them.
Oh, yes. Yeah. One of our biggest fundraisers.
And I already do this. When you see me out and about, I know when we talked earlier, you're still debating on what direction you're going to go. Let me know as your senior year evolves what you're going to major in. And I look forward to the updates, and I know we're going to have a great year with FFA.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you very much.